Hi Royce, what is retirement planning?
Retirement planning is about creating a framework towards having the choice to stop work. In other words, reaching a stage of financial freedom. It is now easier to retire than it has ever been for those who are determined to do so. Unlike the past, the information that you can find now through the internet is immense. However, sifting out the gems becomes the challenge as there are just too much information all over the world. If today you are determined to structure your retirement plan, all you have to do is ask.
Why should anyone look into retirement planning?
It is easy to think that someone can be there to look after you when you are old. However, you may not want to depend on it after all. One is to depend on your children or government welfare system. There is nothing wrong to depend on them. The issue is, do you really want to be in a position where that is your only choice during your retirement years? Imagine, how will it affect your lifestyle? Will the world that your children are living in going to be easier or tougher than the world that you have been going through now? Would you still prefer your children to set aside part of their income to provide for you? 2. There is a gap between your end of work to your end of life. In the past, this phase is clearly shorter due to a lower mortality rate. Currently and moving forward, this is going to be more significant, and it means you are going to need a bigger sum for your retirement fund. I would encourage everyone who have just started work to start a certain form of retirement planning.
So, how can one start on retirement planning?
It is important to start your retirement plan with an end goal in mind. For example, the kind of lifestyle that you are looking for. Would you still want to drive when you retire? What kind of food would you want to enjoy? And where would you like to travel to over the years? Through this, the total cost of retirement can be determined. Subsequently, it will be about selecting the right accumulation tool for yourself. Having said that, people change over time. Whatever that you have planned for now, most likely will still change in the future. Thus, it is also important to go back to your retirement plans periodically for reviews. In addition, construction of retirement planning should take into consideration of flexibility to cater for changing financial commitments over time.
You mentioned about selecting the right accumulation tools, so what are some of your strategies to plan for retirement?
There's no one-size-fits-all solution towards retirement planning. Therefore, it is important to cater to your needs while customizing towards your retirement. Especially for young adults, I believe that this group of people should construct a portfolio taking into consideration their future commitments. With increasing family members in the future, this may be potentially devastating to their future self if their plans are too rigid to change accordingly. For people who are nearing retirement, they are more likely to have a bigger financial portfolio. When you are reaching this stage, it is important to consider how you should allocate your wealth. Would you require your entire net worth for your daily requirement needs? Or would you distribute your net worth accordingly towards your end of life? Therefore, it is even more important to distribute your wealth into different asset classes in the right proportion.
What are some important things to take note of when planning for retirement?
The total sum that one needs for retirement is a huge figure. It is difficult for anyone to achieve this ideal retirement fund over a short period of time. I will encourage everyone to start building his or her retirement pot as early as possible. No matter how small the amount is, it is important to get into the habit of allocating part of your income for this purpose. The current economy is fast changing. I will encourage the creation of financial portfolio with a good level of flexibility. Be it sudden changes to family or work condition, this financial portfolio that was constructed should be versatile enough to adapt towards these changes that potentially may happen. While building towards your retirement goal, it is important to have a robust set of investment strategies. Regardless of market conditions, these strategies are created to generate decent annual returns for you over time.